Hi lovelies, I am back with another video, and today's video will be about self-improvement, okay? But first, I want to say my intro of I hope this video finds you guys in a great, what is my thing? What the heck? I forgot it's because I saw the gum in my mouth and I was like, girl, you need to take that gum out. Hold on. Great mind, body, and spirit, right? Yes. I hope this video finds you in a good place, all right? A good place. So I want to share with you, and this is from my personal experience, okay? So I'm no expert, I'm just letting you guys know what I've gone through and what's worked for me, right? So it's important to go through phases of you reflecting on yourself, habits, or I don't know, mostly habits, honestly, that we may have that you notice are not healthy, okay? And it's not just eating or whatever. It's not physically is what I meant, all right? Not eating. Physically, it's not just physically. It could also be mentally, emotionally, right? So mine is when I was younger, okay, I was the queen of sarcasm. All right, let me tell you that. Okay, and mind you, I was raised by a woman that is amazing, very witty at sarcasm. All right, to the point where we're ruthless. All right, I was then. Hold on. And so, because of that, right, my mom's still the queen of sarcasm to this day, okay? But for me, I noticed it within myself when I started noticing the way people would react to me, right? And because obviously those who are sarcastic know that when you guys are saying these jokes, sly comments, whatever you want to call them, it's your sense of humor, right? That's ultimately what we think about when we're sarcastic. We're just trying to be funny. But the thing is this. We don't consider how it's making other people feel. We don't. I'll tell you the straight up truth. No. That's not where we're focused at. People get offended, whatever. We don't care. And that's the bottom line. Okay, somebody who's sarcastic and doesn't filter, they are not being considerate of others. They are doing it for the simple fact of entertainment, right? That's their goal, right? So my thing is that I would make people cry, you guys, okay? There's people out there, okay, that later would come back and tell me, hey, you know, you made me cry back when we were in middle school and da-da-da-da, right? And I didn't even know this, okay? And so me, in my mind, I also began to reflect because I would see a pattern of people coming into my life and going, coming into my life and going, right? So I'm thinking that had to do with it. And mind you, when I tell people, oh yeah, you know, I literally took sarcasm out of my life. And people are like, why? You know? And mind you, it's a sarcastic person. And they're like, yeah, why? And I'm like, because I know the damage it can do, right? And they're like, well, that's their fault. They're too soft and blah, blah, right? And that's their reaction. And again, that's somebody not being considerate of someone else. Mind you, okay, if this video offends you in whatever way, like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm honestly just trying to get you to see a bigger picture from what you normally are focused on, right? And I'm not knocking your sense of humor, all right? But I feel like there is way more out there to be laughing about than to be picking on each other. But that's just me, right? To each their own. People already have this habit for many years, and so they're going to choose to remain who they are, right? And if after this video you think, you know what, you're tripping, people just need to stop taking shit personal, that's your opinion. But for me, I didn't like that I was seen as someone who can do damage like that, right? And once I realized the damage I can cause others in that aspect of sarcasm, I was like, nope. So I chose to say, hey, you know what? I don't want that to be a part of me anymore. So I have locked that part of me away. Mind you, people try to test me, okay? And that's another thing too, is if someone with sarcasm comes at me now, that I don't know them, they don't know me, right? I let them have their little moment of glory because they think they're on top of the world, trying to make fun of me, trying to come at me with sarcasm, right? So to me, it's like, you enjoy yourself because you have no idea what I'm capable of doing to you in 2 seconds, what you did to me in 5, you know? So I am above that. And again, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm just trying to say, like, there's better ways of making someone laugh than to pick on them or just, I don't know, not provoke them, but what's the point of picking on people at the end of the day, right? Like, ¿para qué? Si hay tanta cosa that we could be laughing about. Mind you, I love to laugh, okay? Those of you who know me personally, y'all know that there's times where I'll be having a laugh attack because I enjoy laughing. But for me, personally, sarcasm is not where it's at, right? And so this video could go either way right now. I'm gonna have thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm gonna take either which way. I'm just sharing with you what I chose to do, which was self-reflect and decide within myself, you know what? I don't want that. I don't want people to think or for me to come across as someone who is inconsiderate of others. I know that sounds bad, but like I said, if the shoe fits, then you're going to go ahead and wear it. Be having your chonies in a bunch. Do what you got to do, all right? I'm not trying to come at you who are sarcastic. I'm just trying to show you a different perspective, right? Because I can't take away credit from you at the fact that you enjoy humor, right? I'm talking to you who enjoy sarcasm, all right? And so that comes easy, right? You like being sarcastic about X, Y, and Z. Comes natural. You're witty, obviously. You could think of shit off top. Props for all that, right? But now, why don't you try to incorporate being considerate and see how that might be a game changer? Because now you're challenging your mind that's so quick and witty, right? To be like, yo, nah, that might offend somebody. That might bother somebody. That might ruin someone's day. That might hurt them to where they no longer want to do whatever you're poking fun at. You know what I mean? Like, challenge yourself to think before you speak. And that's things that we should be taught since we're young, right? Growing up, especially when we're teenagers, right? We like to just word vomit because we don't give a F about nothing but ourselves when we're teenagers, right? But just think, man, before you speak, before you decide to attack somebody with sarcasm, right? And again, I know, I'm fully aware that this video can go 2 ways. And y'all could come and tell me your stories, your opinion on what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to it. You guys might know someone who's sarcastic and y'all enjoy that kind of vibe. Tell me about it. Present it to me so that I can understand, you know what, Yvette, there might be good in this whole sarcasm game. But personally for me, I chose to not have that be a part of me anymore. And I feel like it's worked for me because it comes with negativity for me, right? Because like I said, I would see people be destroyed because of the shit that would come out of my mouth. Like, I'm telling you, I was ruthless to the point where I was like, I had no limit. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, people trying to come at me now with sarcasm, and all I could do is laugh. But I'm not laughing at what they're saying. I'm laughing at the fact that they want their little moment to shine because they think they're making fun of me. And they're winning. They think they're winning. But in my mind, it's like, you have no idea what I'm capable of doing. But because I'm on a higher path, I choose not to waste my energy on negativity. And that's the bottom line of this video, okay? That we shouldn't waste our time on negative energy. We should be focusing on building each other up, right? That's what I'm constantly trying to tell you guys, remind you guys that we already are dealing with so much, right? As far as family, relationships, financially, like we're already dealing with the most, right? This pandemic has taken us all through all kinds of turmoil. So why add more negativity to what we're already dealing with? Why not cheer somebody up? Why not focus on that? Right? So, like I said, you guys can take this like a grain of salt, or you could honestly think, you know what? Let me try what Yvette's saying and see if that works for me. And like I said, it possibly could work or not work because you're so used to being that way. I'm not asking you to change, all right? I'm not. I'm just trying to present a new perspective for you to see how to have a self-improvement, okay? Because look, let me break it down. Let's say this sarcastic side of you, right? Like you're into, like for a guy, right? Because guys tend to be more sarcastic than us, and they go ham because they're not thinking, they just want to be funny, right? So the guy is into some girl, and the girl is like, nah, this dude and his sarcasm, nah, I'm straight. Like, there's many ways to be funny, and sarcastic, it just ain't it, right? So wouldn't you want to be something that woman does want? But she's not, like, she doesn't want to be the one to tell you, yo, like, the way you're coming off is not appealing to me, right? She'd rather just block you, ignore you, whatever the case may be. Because she doesn't want to be the one to tell you. Because then what? You're going to go ham on her even more for her bringing it up to you, right? So she's like, nah. And she just think about these things. So I'm saying, like, us girls can be sarcastic too, right? But I don't feel like that's our go-to. I could be wrong. If you know some sarcastic chick, let me know. Tell me a story. Tell me how they've come at you. I'm all ears. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Because I know this is about to be controversial. But I'm deciding to put it out there, sharing my story regarding it. And that's all I could do, right? Let you guys know where I stand. And I would love to hear where you guys stand. What stories you guys may have, right? So I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night whenever you decide to watch this. And I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.